Hello, Gemini ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, I'd certainly appreciate both your viewership as well as your subscription. So, Gemini, since Halloween is just right around the corner, I thought I'll start you off with some of my more Halloween oracle decks and tarot decks. Okay? And of course, Geminis, I'm going to be giving you the same readings as you see that I posted on the main channel. But I'm going to start off with this one, and we're going to focus specifically on your romantic situation, okay? So, the deck I'm using today is my Sleepy Hollow Tarot. I'm sure many of you have seen this or read this book. It is by Washington Irving, okay? The setting is in Tarrytown, New York. And what we learn in this story actually is that Ichabod Crane found himself caught up in a love triangle with Katrina. And we also learn too that there's this headless horseman that constantly hunts the area. Okay? So with this reading, ladies and gentlemen, it's more suitable for those of you who have found yourself caught up in a love triangle or debacle of some sort, or that you just simply want to improve your romantic situation. But rest assured that whomever you've been with, whomever that surfaces, I'm going to certainly share that energy that I'm seeing with you here. Okay? So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, let's go on and just take out these tarot cards here. I have quite a few Halloween decks, so I'm going to be sharing a lot of them with you. And I like to, as I said, start with you, Geminis, early because I like you guys. Okay? If this reading resonates with you guys, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, Geminis. Share it with others to whom you think might benefit. And be sure to press that subscription button so that each and every one of you receives future readings. So, with that said, Gemini, let's just go on and shuffle up and get a sense of what's the overarching energy or headliner or theme. And I'm going to make this reading valid from now until the end of October, okay? Since we're using Halloween cards here, okay? Be sure, once again, if this reading resonates, give it a big thumbs up. Share it with others to whom you think might benefit. And be sure to press that subscription button. So, Geminis, let's see what we have and what we can expect in the coming days or within this particular coming time frame here. Okay? So, wow, the overarching thing here we have is the Page of Cups there. So it certainly shows that love is certainly going to be in the air for you guys. And of course, this Page of Cups represents a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, someone who tends to be very sensitive. And rest assured, this person is young and very immature. And because it's a page, this person can certainly be here one day and gone the next. So if this is not clearly represents a sign with whom you're dealing, they may have water energy within their chart here, okay? But here I see certainly new possibilities emerging for you guys. I see romantic messages coming to include but not limited to text messages that you might receive. If some of you are on a social media type platform, I'm seeing you receiving messages done that way. But there's a possibility that someone might be a bit sneaky in some way and kind of put someone else into doing it, or just create some type of an account to do this. And since this person is going through all this effort, you must understand, ladies and gentlemen, that it is an X that I'm getting. I'm also seeing too that this person is certainly interested in metaphysical arts and spiritual studies, ladies and gentlemen. And as I said, it looks like you've already met this person. If it's not an ex, it's someone you've recently met here. Okay? There also is a strong possibility that you guys might discover during this time period that you've conceived or you've given birth. And while I know I haven't posted many of the fertility readings for this year, I'm going to post a few after I get through these readings with everyone, okay? So Spirit is telling me that, Gemini, it's time that you release the past and you need to make a conscious effort to commit here. If you're already in an existing situation, and while it might have soured, you got to be realistic about your situation here. All right? And I'm seeing with these surprises that are coming towards you, it certainly is going to create much energy. Okay? Understand once again that dealing with this young man here, because he's young, and again because he's a page here, your situation is very delicate, you know? So take your time if you're involved with this person here. But again, if you already have someone that's doing you and treating you well, why step out the relationship to cause the same type of humiliations and problems that happened in the past? All right, so let's go on and select a card, Gemini, to represent the current state of the relationship, okay? And again, Geminis, apply the energy to your situation here. If it doesn't imply, let it fly. All right, let's see what we have. Wow, we have 3 of Pentacles. Mars is in Capricorn with this card here. So there's a strong possibility that you guys might also be dealing with a Capricorn or an Earth sign, Taurus or Virgo. But it appears that many of you at this time, you're really learning and making a conscious attempt, I'm getting, to work as a cohesive team here. And as I said, it seems that it is connected with someone with whom you've already been with for some time now. I feel that many of you feel that your situation is now moving in the right direction finally. And this card, ladies and gentlemen, it certainly assures you, Gemini, that it's time, and you are ready, if you've yet to do so, to make a solid commitment that Spirit desperately wants you to make. I'm seeing something very amazing is gonna happen, okay? And Spirit wants you to, ladies and gentlemen, the past and resentment, because success is certainly within your reach, and success, Gemini, is going to follow adversity. It seems like when you guys go through struggles and various tumultuous type situations, you become very powerful. This card wants you to shine, Gemini. Now, with this 3 of Pentacles, some of you might even also be going through some type of a legal issue as well that I'm getting, or a legal issue might crop up for you guys. But rest assured that it looks like things are gonna be okay for you guys. Okay? Now let's take a peek and see what the future of the relationship seems to be, or what energies are leading towards the future here when it comes to. So as I've indicated, it seems that you do have more than one person here. Okay, so apply the energy to where they belong. While you have the Hangman, and with having the Hangman, it connects once again, Gemini, to water signs, Cancer, Pisces, and or Scorpio, and is connected or governed by Neptune. So when you having a card governed by Neptune, the relationship is going to feel very, very unusual in some way. You know? And many of you, I feel you're going to be certainly very confused about. It seems like it's more connected with this new person or with an ex here, okay? And again, we have this Jack. As I told you, Jacks, well, not a Jack, I'm sorry, a page. They're not mature enough. They're usually here one day and gone the next. And they like to party and have too much fun. And Gemini, you might be beyond that stage in your life, okay? And some of you might even, like I said, you might even have kind of examine the pros and cons and asking yourself, is it is it really worth it to keep waiting around for someone really to give you the commitment that you really want here, and that person who just come into your life and then you guys have struggled and then they disappear because they want to be with someone else. So Spirit really wants you to be realistic, Gemini. Because if you were to move forward with this relationship, I feel that a very strong indication that you're going to feel very trapped, alone. And so that's why with this hangman, Spirit wants you to change your perspective and how you're viewing this romantic